Okay, so this is the date. As you remember, as well, you probably remember, I just did 13 minutes of this comparison video, and of course my mic wasn't on, so I'm not gonna do a long time now because I don't give a shit that much. Let me just look at these. Basically, Sombra's been out for about 4 months. She came out November 15th. Widow came out when the game launched, so I've been playing Widow for, let's say, about 8 months. Sombra for about 4 months, and I've matched time on Sombra to Widow now. So I'm just doing this vid to compare stats. Like, basically, the stats conclusively, the stats are that technically with the numbers I'm a little bit more effective on Widowmaker. If you just look at raw numbers, I do have a lot more medals on Sombra, like 477, 89 golds here on the Widow. We go to Sombra, and at the bottom here, I am at 784, 130 gold. So obviously more effective. Wins 182 on Som. Widowmaker, yeah, a little bit less wins there. Damage done, Widowmaker actually has a higher damage done for me than the Sombra. And if we go, I did some numbers here. Basically, Sombra elims per death is, as you can see it there, a little bit less than my Widowmaker. I actually had to do the math here. I did, yeah, elims average divided by deaths average for both people. Sombra 10.84 and 3.78. I should just do that here. 10.84 divided by 3.78 deaths, elims, and the Widowmaker. I always love saying it like that, like I would imagine a French person would say it. I don't even know if that's true. I'm just thinking really native French speaking with their accent. They do their R's like they're guttural R's, but when they're speaking English even, so it'd be like a Widowmaker. Deaths. Okay. So, I mean, I got it. I did the last video was 13 minutes. I know that it doesn't need to be that. Like, this is a very short thing that I'm doing. Might as well compare the competitives. But see, I can't because, yeah, thing is, okay, I don't know if I said it. Basically, I play Widow. Oh, I've got the scoped here. 49%. Oh, pretty good. 49% career. Okay, Widow. What do I want to say about Widow? She's less viable on most maps, largely because of her cooldowns, the lack of perches, the fucking invisible skyboxes being all short, the visible walls and skyboxes, no perches, no vantage points. Like, Sombra's better, Sombra's more viable on, I would say 3 times, if not 4 times as many maps. You can make an argument for Sombra being viable on almost every map. Widowmaker, not really. Not really if you're not going to be stupid. Unless your aim is that of like Gods or Kefri, something insane, Stir. I don't know. I haven't seen, I haven't seen some other people, TVIQ or IDDQD or whatever. I don't know fucking all the names. Seagull. Taimu, I hear Taimu has good aim. I haven't really seen his Widow aim, and sure for, but anyway, unless you're on these levels where you're just boom, headshot, body dead, body dead, body dead, body dead, unless you're like boom, killing. Let me look at final blows real quick, compare that. Unless you're doing a non-stop, Widow is not that viable most of the time just because of the rest of her kit. It's the biggest thing is her cooldowns. This is kind of ranting a bit, but this is because I expect to make this video public at some point. But if they still haven't fixed this, right now it's fucking March. Oh shit! Right now it's fucking March, and her cooldowns are just kind of silly. It's like 12 seconds on the grappling hook. Let me fucking make sure this is accurate. Gamepedia Widow. Like it's like 12 seconds on the grappling hook. And like, and this fucking assault rifle is weak as shit. Give her at least 200 damage per, what is it, 13, 130, oh, it is 200 damage if you're close. But what's the fall off? See, there's fucking fall-offs not even listed. I hate how many stats there are in this game that are deep that they don't even fucking tell you. Like, you look at your F1 menu and all this shit isn't there. Somebody had to test and figure this out or something. Or they fucking deliver this information only to Gamepedia or something, like on the low. I don't know. It aggravates me. The point being, I'm looking for the cooldowns. This cooldown, 15 fucking seconds for a 75 damage. What the fucking hell? Like, no. Right? And it goes away every time you recast it. It's not like Junkrat's bullshit. Or you can drop a E and then I believe you can drop his bear trap and then goes on CD. Well, the Venom goes on CD, but you can drop the shift and then I don't know. Okay, it doesn't compare. It does slightly compare Junkrat, but like not as much as I thought initially when I brought that point up. And I don't want to keep harping on that, but 12 seconds. See, this shit needs to be like about 8. This needs to be about 8. You do that to her. You fix Hanzo and McCree's cooldown similarly. You make them much shorter, and you'll have a more balanced game. You'll have a more viable Widowmaker when it comes to most maps. And this is why I don't play Widowmaker on most maps. I'm getting passionate and fiery about this shit because I want her to be buffed. It bugs me that she's been underpowered for so long, and it's like, yeah. And then it's like they need to stop trying to balance the whole game for competitive and for all the, like, the nth degree comp player and the nth degree shitty player. It's hard to balance that game like that when there's 25 million fucking people. Like, you gotta choose who you're trying to balance around. And, you know, like, I don't know. Like, it's, I guess, I don't know. I guess in that case, with that argument, they're trying to balance around the best players, in a way. And it's just, it just makes them shitty at the lower level. I don't know. I get it. I'm not a game designer. I'm not a game maker or anything like that. Whatever. This is mainly for me, so I just need to, I think I compared the stats enough and shit. I think I did it slow enough for me to get screenshots, I hope. I'm kind of done. I need to fucking play. Alright, Lofty out.